Prince George is on the brink of a profound transition, one that will shape not just his life, but the future of the British monarchy. At just 11 years old, he is already beginning to step into the formidable role that awaits him, as the world watches the young heir take his first, cautious steps toward becoming the future king of the United Kingdom. As he approaches his 12th birthday on July 22, 2025, the young royal will begin to take on responsibilities and protocols that come with being in line for the British throne. This will mark a pivotal moment in his life as he starts facing the realities of his royal position. One of the most striking changes involves the royal protocol that prohibits heirs to the throne from traveling together. It is a sobering reality for the young prince, whose days of carefree travel alongside his father are coming to an end. But this separation is more than just a logistical change. It is a symbolic moment in Prince George's journey toward kingship. Until now, George's royal outings have been generally limited to the occasional photo op, a palace balcony waving session here and there, a Westminster Abbey service every so often, and being forcibly posed in a garden once a year while his mother shoots an at-home portrait to mark his birthday to be doled out for front-page purposes. The prince has now taken a major step up as he begins to learn the ropes. But the most interesting thing about all this is the timing given. It came only days after his uncle Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, gave a blistering new TV interview. Prince George's poised appearance at Buckingham Palace is not just a sign of things to come. It's a reflection of thoughtful parenting, deliberate planning, and a royal family intent on ensuring the next generation is ready to lead with empathy, strength, and understanding. Speaking on this issue, this is probably the last big event where there will be veterans who served in the Second World War. So it will stick in his memory that he met people who fought, and give him a connection to them. William and Catherine are preparing him for public life. Kids can find it difficult to meet people, shake their hands, and look them in the eye, but he does it very well. I think what they're trying to achieve is that he's relaxed in that sort of situation, and I thought it was very successful. I think they're trying to be careful not to overwhelm him, because he's at a delicate age, but it's very important, given that the late Queen is no longer here, to have that continuity going forward. The young royal was also present for part of his grandfather's coronation, after missing the late Queen's funeral. Royals from around the world and many others gathered at Westminster Abbey to witness the new king and queen officially crowned in a ceremony filled with tradition and personality. The new king and his consort as they are crowned, amidst the ongoing chaos with cancer. King Charles and his family are celebrating the first anniversary of his historic coronation. In a modern way, as you know, the Wales family was late for King Charles's coronation, complicating logistics before the historic written in the latest developments. Royal biographer Robert Hardman sheds light on the truth of what happened on the important morning, pointing out that King Charles and Queen Camila accidentally arrived early for the coronation ceremony at Westminster Abbey. The royal couple are said to have gotten there before pages like Prince George, and there was another hitch in the schedule that they didn't know about, as the Prince and Princess Wale and their 2 young children were running a minute and a half late. The Wales should have been there at least 8 minutes before the King and Queen, but now they will arrive after them, even though the congregation inside Abbey is unaware that there is an awkward scene going on outside. When the King and the Queen sat in their carriage, that added an extra layer of tension that the couple really didn't want or need on a day like this, recounts a lip-reading translation of what King Charles said in camera footage captured by The National. King says we can never be so punctual, there is always something so boring. This is unusual for the 2 most important people to come at such an important event, and in a familiar route. Such belonging could be so untimely that it resulted in some frantic rewriting of the running order. It is reported that Prince William was not pleased with how the royal destiny of his eldest son had been handled in a haphazard manner in the past. The future king is resolute in shielding his children from the burdens of the heir and spare dynamic that has historically troubled royal families. His determination comes amid ongoing tensions with his brother, Prince Harry, whose recent BBC interview reignited the rift between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family.